These are the unlikeliest heroes in recent Super Bowl history. First up, Timmy Smith. In 1987, the rookie running back and fifth-round pick appeared in just 7 games for Washington, racking up a grand total of 126 yards on 29 carries as one of several depth options behind declining RB1 George Rogers. However, Washington started leaning on Smith more during the playoffs as Rogers continued to struggle, and the rookie was solid enough to ultimately earn the start against Denver in Super Bowl 22, and he turned in a performance for the ages. 204 rushing yards on 22 carries and a pair of touchdowns, an outburst that propelled Washington to a 42-10 victory. To this day, Smith, who ended up starting just 9 regular season games in his NFL career, still holds the Super Bowl record for rushing yards. Okay, next up, Jeff Hostetler. In 1990, Hostetler was in his 5th season with the New York Giants, each of which he spent as backup to star quarterback Phil Simms. From 1985 through 1989, in fact, Hostetler started just 2 games, but when Simms went down with a broken foot late in the 1990 campaign, Hostetler not only led the Giants to their 2nd NFC championship in a 5-year span, but he nudged them to another title. In Super Bowl 25, Hostetler upstaged Hall of Famer Jim Kelly, completing 20 of 32 pass attempts for 222 yards and a touchdown in a 2019 victory over the Buffalo Bills, a game best remembered for wide right, Scott Norwood's missed field goal in the dying seconds that would have won Buffalo the game. Alright, next up, David Tyree. By 2007, Tyree, a special teams player and occasional wide receiver, then in his 5th season with the Giants, was pretty much done as a pass catcher. He racked up only 4 receptions during the regular season and recorded just 1 catch through New York's first 3 playoff games. However, in Super Bowl 42, despite famously dropping just about every ball thrown his way in the practice leading up to the game, Tyree's pass-catching ability shined in a big way. First, he hauled in a 5-yard touchdown pass to put the Giants up on the Patriots late, and then, with the game on the line, Tyree made the most iconic reception in Super Bowl history, the helmet catch, securing a 32-yard heave from Eli Manning with his head to set up the eventual game-winning touchdown. Okay, and the last name on our list, Nick Foles, who, to his credit, earned a Pro Bowl nod early in his career, but by 2017, the 28-year-old was firmly a backup quarterback. However, Foles got thrust back into starting duty for the Eagles late in 2017 after Carson Wentz was shut down with a back injury, and he promptly showed that he still had it. Foles played impressive, mistake-free football to get the Eagles into the big dance, and then in Super Bowl 52, Foles went off against the mighty Patriots, earning the Super Bowl MVP award after throwing for 373 yards and 3 touchdowns, while also notching an unforgettable receiving touchdown in a 41-33 victory, the first Super Bowl title in Eagles history. So who might be the unlikely hero of Super Bowl 60? Let us know in the comments.